Hey guys, it's East Blue here today. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm kind of pretty upset right now. I did this whole review and the whole thing ended up getting deleted by my stupidity. So here I am re-recording. Um, I'm fine with re-recording, but I just really put a lot of work into the other one, so this one doesn't look that great. My apologies. I'm not gonna lie, everything's probably not gonna match up. I had it intended for my other video. The audio got deleted for it. But anyway, so here we go. So, chapter 1000, Straw Hat Luffy. Begin the chapter with Luffy finally making it to the top and talking to the Musketeers. We have Shishilian right there in the front, face to face with him. And I'm not gonna lie to you, at first I thought something pretty bad happened to the Scabbards, considering Shishilian almost looked like he was crying and devastated. I thought we were gonna get to the top, find out that somebody had got killed or fatal casualties, like really bad casualties at least. But you see that's not the case once we make it there. Then a cutaway to Queen, King, Marco, Zoro. We get Marco pretty much dominating King, Queen head on. Not gonna lie to you, I gotta give Marco his props. I didn't expect this. I didn't think he would be overpowering. I mean, it could just be just for now. We can always have a turnaround. I mean, we definitely have to see King's true power. But Marco, so far, he has them pretty much down packed. Then, pretty much afterwards, I love it. He yeets Zoro to the top to get Zoro to the top as fast as possible, which is what his original intentions were anyways. And I laugh because it's like a throwback to the beginning of the series when we had Luffy tossing Zoro. And I always loved it when that happened. I thought it was hilarious, so it was really great to see it again. Next up, Momo and Yamato. Yamato is finally face to face with Momo. They don't have to be running away now. And Momo and Shinobu being confused with, I am Kozuki Oden. Like, what? My father's alive? Like, no. But she gives Momo the journal of his father, finally, about his life and the world he experienced. Eventually, it leads into another one of the Ace and Yamato flashbacks. And I am not going to complain one bit about these flashbacks because I adore Ace. I love him. It's really great to see flashbacks whenever Ace is involved, especially since it's in Wano. And I've been wondering about his Wano journey ever since Marineford with Oars Jr. So that's great. Ace accidentally slips out the dream of Luffy, his true dream that I'm guessing, because we do see Luffy say, I'm going to be king of the pirates all the time. But if you're like me and forget a lot of things when it comes to One Piece, my second time rewatching the series, after Marineford and you get the flashback of Sabo, Luffy, Ace as kids, you have Luffy say something when they're all saying their dreams. We don't necessarily hear what he says, but we know it's something different. Usually we would hear him say, oh, I'm going to be king of the pirates. But this time, when he does say his dreams, we get a cutaway of the waves and no sound coming out. Then cuts right back to Ace and Sabo's reaction, and they look shocked. And after that, we pretty much just get Luffy laughing and never gets talked about again up until this point. Because when we do get back into this conversation with Ace and Yamato, it's kind of like a random conversation. Like, it just cuts right back in, and Ace, you don't hear Ace say the dream. You just pretty much hear him say that it was the slip of his tongue. And Yamato's shocked just like Ace and Sabo was. More for the fact that it was the same dream that a certain man had. And it's funny because Ace asks who he is and if he'll be able to have a drink with him one day. More like he says maybe him and Luffy should have a drink with him one day. Yamato kind of laughs with him. He's like, I bet you would have gotten along, but he's already dead. And the moment I've been waiting for, I'm sure everyone else has been waiting for, it's the Vivre card. We see how Ace gets it this time, the one that he gives to Luffy when he met him just before Alabasta, before they get inside Alabasta. And really, it's just these kind of small things that I love about this series, how you can go all the way to the beginning of the series, whether you're rewatching or just watching a random episode or reading a random chapter, and you see something small like that. You see Ace give Luffy the Vivre card. You could just think, like, wow, this is the Vivre card that Yamato gave him. That's how it all started, and all the other connections it had. It's pretty wild. Sadly, we cut back to Yamato talking about Ace's card disappearing and learning from the newspaper that he passed away, and more on how she learned Ace was Roger's son, and that the little brother he was talking about was the pirate we all know, Monkey D. Luffy. And then you're ready for this? You guys, I'm sure everyone read the chapter by now, but screw it. Let's jump in. Over 20 years in the future, powerful pirates leading the next generation. We cut right to the battle. It's about to begin. Luffy makes it to the top. Zoro's there, Killer, Kid, Law. He doesn't even pay no mind to them. He doesn't say hi or anything. He just notices something in the back. Not even Kaido and Big Mom standing over him. But the fact that Kinemon's in the back. So, like the badass that he is, Luffy being Luffy, walks right past Big Mom and Kaido. And you have Kaido kind of talking to Big Mom saying, "Can you guess what that boy said he would become right to my face?" And Big Mom is like, "Oh yeah, he said the same thing to me. He talked a big game." And she's still pissed that he destroyed his castle. So she's waiting for an apology, probably waiting to rip out part of his lifespan or something like that. Something devastating to him. But nope, Luffy walks right past them, not bearing them no mind. First things first, I don't care what anybody says, just from Luffy doing this alone. Shivers instantly. This is the best shonen character. I don't care. Fight me. I don't care what you say. Luffy is goated. Kinemon is in Luffy's arms at this point, and Kinemon is devastated. He's not liking that him and the Scabbards couldn't take down Kaido. You know, he wanted to do this for Odin. He wanted to avenge Odin. At this point, he just feels like he's not good enough. He feels like he brought shame upon the clan, Kozuki clan, everyone else in Wano. And he asks Luffy one final thing. Will you put Wano on your back? Luffy immediately, you know what his reaction is going to be. So he instantly says, "Of course I will, dummy. It's my friend's country." And Kinemon's just crying. I know when this scene comes to the anime, I know it's going to be... It's going to hit in the feels for sure. Everything building up from the moment we saw Kinemon for the first time at Punk Hazard, his butt inside the dragon, and from that moment on, how everything was building up, it's going to be a classic. Kaido's in the background, ready to strike Luffy down with his counterbow. And right before he does, Luffy yells out to Law, "Send them all down below, all the Scabbards." And then we get Law with his little hand movement. Luffy jumps right up, gear third, and just as he dodges Kaido's attack, he remembers everything that he'd been through since he met these guys. Everything to Momo crying, saying, "I want to defeat Kaido." And boom, right there, red rock to Kaido's face. He actually did it. He hurts Kaido, puts him down to the ground. Now, I'm going to be honest. When I seen this, besides jumping up with hype and just, yelling, "Luffy, best fucking character," I had to reread this chapter over and over just because of this scene. I'm not gonna lie, and I know I'm not the only one, so don't you even tell me you haven't. But after reading this, I started to think back a couple chapters before, and I was trying to think out this whole battle in my head, how it's gonna go out. But I would have never imagined that right off the bat, Luffy would just hurt Kaido. I thought it was gonna take a bit. I thought we might get Luffy getting messed up a little bit, or the Zoro and everyone else trying to land a hit because Big Mom is there. So I thought Big Mom would be intervening, of course. But no, we got it right off the bat. Damages Kaido, and what's pretty cool about this, when he hits the red rock, I didn't notice about it until I was watching Tekken 101's review, and he points out that Kaido's hair actually catches on fire from it, and that's just pretty cool to look at. I'll show you the panel right here. Big Mom is in the back, and she's like, "Kaido, what are you doing? How could you let him hit you like that?" And in the best way he could possibly say it, Luffy says, "I am Monkey D. Luffy, and I'm the man who will surpass you to be king of the pirates." Holy shit. 10 out of 10 chapter. What's amazing also is you get Luffy fixing his hat into position, and it's kind of like when Shanks put the hat on him when he was younger as a kid and gave him the straw hat for the first time. Just like that. Now, I know what you're thinking. This review is way too late. Like, the unofficial release of Chapter 1000 came out at the end. I think it was on Christmas Day. And we already got 1001, of course. I decided I was going to upload the 1000 reviews because it's such a milestone. How could I not talk about it? At 1001, I have a plan where I'm going to do a podcast with my friends. and we're gonna talk about that. We were gonna get it up today, but something happened with one of my friends, so we're gonna try our best to work on it tomorrow. Get it out as soon as possible for you guys. Just stick around for that, Make sure you watch. It's gonna be fun. What did you guys think of Chapter 1000 when it came out? How was your reactions? Were you satisfied with it? I know I saw a lot of people talking about they weren't satisfied because they were expecting a rocks reveal or some person like Dragon to show up in Wano. I want to hear your thoughts about it. Personally, I loved it. I thought at first I wanted a rocks reveal or something like that, but you got to remember this is chapter 1000. This is Luffy's chapter. Chapter 1 we had Roger. Chapter 100 we had Dragon. Chapter 500 we had Rayleigh, I believe, and now it's 1000. This is Luffy's journey. I thought there wasn't a better way to show it. Oda just he keeps being Oda. He does his work. He never misses. Again, I'm sorry if this video sounded like I was being rushy or it's not as detailed, pretty as I would try to make it out to be. Again, I had it all set up with audio and the pictures, videos, and everything. And then me being stupid, the audio got deleted and everything else. So now I'm just re-recording it all. But, I still wanted to get it out to you guys. So until next time, hope you guys have a good day. This is East Blue. I'm out.